hate when girls have like animals at the house and you have sex with the girls, like not the girls, with the girls, and they just stare at you. It's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, we don't like to have them in the room with us
because they judge.
Yeah, I'm not trying to have them see too much. I'm not trying to scar their innocent young eyes.
While you make them a sibling.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the last girls I hooked up with, she had a big ass, like 70, 80-pound Great Dane that was just like.
And he was trying to hop in. He was trying to get on the action.
Yeah, I just tagged out.
Yeah, I mean, whoever loses that battle is basically getting cut.
He was like, "Watch out, little bro."
Show you how it's done. We do this all the time.
Pets make it hard, man. They make it hard to fuck or do almost anything. Our cats will like sit outside of our door and just cry while we're trying to have sex. So now anytime I just, I hear tears, I get horny.
If you don't let them watch, how are they going to learn?
That's true, but they don't need to learn. That's why we took their balls.
They can still have sex, though, can't they?
Can they?
They don't want to anymore.
Yeah. They just like napping.
I don't think any other animal fucks for enjoyment. I think humans are the only ones that has recreational sex.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Yeah, you going overhand. That's how you finger? You finger overhand?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to take care of my wrists so I can stay in the game for a long time.
You gotta hit.
That's
You gotta hit with the gun.
Yeah, arthritis. That's a real veteran move.
Yeah. Trying to prolong my career. I'm trying to get sign a new contract.
You like Steve Nash used to do at the end of his career, just on the bench, laying on the floor. You gotta take a rest. Oh yeah, I've cramped up doing that several times.
Oh yeah,
going underhand.
Oh my
you
god,
straighten your hand too hard. Trying to get it hard as my dick, so I loosen up.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you sometimes learn the hard way that like, oh, this is just exercise. I got tricked into doing exercise sometimes when you have sex.
That's why you put your Fitbit on.
Mm-hmm.
It counts.
Oh yeah.
This lady I saw, she covers the Cowboys, and she told a story about how that's how she found out that her husband was cheating on her because he was wearing a Fitbit, and he just had a random spike at 4 in the morning. It's like
I was doing cocaine.
Like we don't even have a Planet Fitness membership.
That's the only 24-hour gym now after COVID.
It's a holiday; they're not even open. Yeah, that's. Everybody be telling, man. If it's not the phone, it's the Fitbits.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah, Mo, I was going to ask you, there's this hot Muslim girl at my gym. How do I hit on a Muslim girl? Do I have to talk to their dad first?
You have to have like an explosive personality.
I have to talk to their dad first, or can I just go right into the baby girls?
That's Indian.
They're all the same.
First of all, you could probably pull off like being... Maybe like so you could honestly maybe be like I'm Moroccan.
No, but she's like real like she's in the gym with the full
with the hijab, yeah.
Or you can be like Nation of Islam black.
Oh, that's true too. But now they won't like that.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. No. Yeah, you could see her face. She's very pretty.
You could be like I'm dark skinned Arab. You really could. There's some dark skinned Arabs.
And I could see her body through the stuff. So
and you're like
pretty good.
Yeah, I'll convert.
I just want to know how
you're like you want to convert. You want to ask me how to convert to Islam so you can marry her.
But you have to ask their dads for real?
Not necessarily. She if like you and her hit it off, she could potentially like go to her dad and be like, "Dad,
bye
there's this
forever."
Guy. No, I mean, she could do that, but most likely she'd be like, "Dad, like there's this guy like." She's not going to say that you're black. She's not going to say that because she doesn't want to ruin things. She's trying to protect you. She's like, there's that guy I really like. I'd like for you to meet him. He's a really good Muslim guy. He's always praying and stuff. He's got a beard. He's got a Muslim style beard.
And then we're just going to wait till guess who's coming to Ramadan.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I like that.
Praying to Mecca. I just show up with Mecca outfit. It's no more South Pole. Yeah, you make me think that being Muslim is like pretty gross, man.
Why?
Because it's a lot of vague those references. Like they're like fucking their relatives and stuff.
Oh, because you fuck cousins sometimes.
That's just how the East do it, man.
Yeah, bro. It's because who are you gonna take care of in
Who you gonna
bed
trust
more
more?
than your cousin. Your cousin, man, like if you don't fuck them good, they're telling on you.
I like that he's doing this with a hick accent.
Yeah, you know me, I'm from Baghdad. Yep. Mm-hmm. Allahu Akbar. Just like
What's that from Star Wars?
Nah, man, that's good old King of the Hill. It'd be like Shake of the Hill or something.
Out of the
King of the Gaza Strip.
Yeah, King of the Gaza Strip. There you go.
He knows too much things about that culture.
Technically, I never was with an Arab girl. It was 2 Pakistani girls and a Persian girl.
But they're like Muslim, right? Or not the Persian girl.
The Persian
maybe.
girl was Baha'i.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pakistani girls
See,
were
I don't
Muslim.
even know what that is.
Hey, man, if you're trying to get in there, you got to learn.
I thought you were going to be a passport, bro.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can pick where.
No, you got to be more worldly than this, man. You
No.
got to be like France in December, and then I'm going to be in the
First of all,
Congo.
passport bros are not going to France.
No.
That is not the places to go. You got to go to
I'm
the...
just picking random places.
Well, I'm telling you.
So-
if you want to be a passport bro, you got to know where to go.
France in December, Congo in the summer.
Brandon's over here trying to be uppity with the passport. Let's go to Italy. We're going to go to Turks and Caicos, be a passport bro.
Are you going to go to Kuwait?
We're going to Canada, passport bro, and it.
Kuwait's really nice. It's just hot. But you're by the beach.
We're prepping for that now.
That's true.
Yeah, you decided. So what is this? This is like 6 days you've been married now?
Yeah.
How you feel?
I feel kind of the
Lie
same.
down.
Because you were living in sin.
Yeah. And now I just feel like I'm going to heaven, so it's nice.
Are you sure? Because your wedding day was on a day where it was 107-degree heat. I thought you did that as an analogy for where you're going to be going at the end of this for an inter-religion marriage.
Well, we just kind of wanted to, like, let God know, like, hey, we're doing this so
Come hell or high water.
Yeah. We're doing this just, to show you how committed we are to each other. Like, we appreciate that you made this day so hot, and we still want to be together. Trying to do one of those. Yeah, it feels good, though, being married. We're having a good time. The wedding was nice. It was a lot of work. Appreciate everybody, all our listeners who came out. You guys were all totally invited, and I appreciate all the ones who came out. You guys were fun. Just I like how y'all started the wave during the ceremony. That was nice.
Look, the beach ball bouncing around.
Yeah. Just lighters in the air. I thought you all were trying to burn my house down for a second. But
Yeah, I just remember hearing 20 different people shouting out, "What the fuck is this?" I thought your family had come.
No, they were not invited.
They weren't invited. However, the listeners, all day long,
Yeah.
we made seats for you.
They had a section.
Do I owe you for that one seat?
No. We could talk about it. I didn't know you want to talk about it. So Brandyn and Malcolm were like sitting in the corner by themselves.
Yeah, we were in timeout.
Yeah. They had like two little chairs. For Brandyn, it was a very little chair, I guess.
They gave me a chair that was meant for like a 4-year-old.
Literally everyone else was also sitting in those chairs.
It was the same
It's
chair.
not like you had a different chair from everyone else.
I had a different chair. I had the worst chair.
My wife's friend's boyfriend is like 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
And like sat in that chair just fine. Just saying. I don't know. There's maybe an angle you were sitting on it that was just off.
Also, I don't sit down
Yeah.
like a normal person.
You do like a squatty potty style?
That wasn't when it happened. It
I
wasn't
don't-
when you were sitting down. You were sitting for a while. We were sitting for a while.
Yeah, but then I leaned over.
Yeah, that's not sitting down, though. That's a different thing.
That's what I'm trying
So
to say.
you hit a corner?
I don't. Yes, I don't. I was on the edge of my seat because Malcolm was talking about a girl he had talked to. So I was like, "This is a gripping tale."
He was trying to kick his feet in the air because he was
I wanted to
enjoying the
know
relationship talk.
Exactly. I was like, "This never happens. I'm on the edge of my asshole. Please continue." This sucks because Mo weighs the same as me, and he's an inch shorter too.
But I know how to sit on a chair.
Okay, I need to learn sitting, I guess.
And I thought no one heard it. I was dying by myself. I was trying to be quiet. And then I looked around. I didn't think anyone saw.
Apparently, the only people who saw are the only people who know enough to be like, "I'm gonna give him shit for it." You see it?
No, I don't think so.
So literally only you two saw
You
it.
definitely told her.
And
Yep.
that chair left, and it's never coming back because it was afraid of you. That's what happened.
You just gave that back to the rental company and like, you know what? Let them bring it up. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah, you definitely mushed it in the middle. With
Oh yeah, that was not like at the top of the stack. I'll just say that. Definitely not. You know, honestly, like other than the ceremony, it might have been my second favorite part of the wedding.
What was third then?
So
that means that
the cake,
top-
the
When
cake
you
was
left.
actually pretty good.
The cake was really good.
Cake was actually
So
really
you're
good.
saying me breaking the chair, it tops your first dance as husband and wife?
Yes.
you
All right,
got
I know,
it.
I know what I'm clipping to send to later.
It tops the I do's. You saw it when it happened, though.
Yeah.
No, he just heard the snap. I saw him flinch when I snapped. And
Yeah,
then,
the
and then
snap. You still had a little time to move.
he
though.
didn't see me slouch though. That's the thing. He didn't see the
I
dip.
didn't see like everything.
He didn't see the roller coaster go down
I
the hill.
saw Brandon be like, "Oh shit," and then like trying to fold it up. I was like, "That's
Well, yeah, it's a useless chair now. So I was like, let me
Yeah.
put this away. I put things away.
yeah, I appreciate that. Thank you."
Yes.
Yeah.
We lost Malcolm. We walked Malcolm.
Oh, okay. So I have a funny fact about like something that Malcolm will never be able to do,
Okay.
which is
Talk to a girl.
donate sperm. Because you know why?
Why?
I found out that you have to be at least 5'7" to donate sperm. You can't be shorter than 5. They said that's a rule. You have to be at least 5'7" to donate. I was just looking it up randomly just because I was curious. And so yeah, you have to be 5'7". Your name can't be Malcolm Wyatt. I just thought that was like funny. It's like yeah, no short kings are
Absolutely
allowed.
not.
They're not. They're sperm donations not with the times, man.
They don't have progressive.
They're
sperm
not.
donation.
They're not.
Damn, that joke killed so hard it gave him a bloody nose.
He's crying.
He came back with a tampon in his
He's
nostril.
crying from his nose because he can't donate sperm.
What's that? I'm unemployed. What happened?
Now you're more unemployed than you thought you were. I was telling Brandon how you have to be at least 5'7" to donate sperm. So
So what are you trying to say?
I don't think you can.
We need to cross something off your list.
we gotta figure out something else.
ways for
you to
alternative income.
We gotta find another bodily fluid that you can sell to make money.
I have a ton of shit.
I found out you can sell your shit. You can.
Fertilizer.
So what
Yeah.
businessman in China?
He's gonna make a clone of you out of your shit.
They just keep trying to recapture the magic of 2 girls, 1 cup.
That's actually how they make the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, we're gonna have a 2 girls 1 cup expanded universe.
Yeah.
It's the MCU.
Well, it's like with how many remakes they make nowadays. Like, why have they not remade 2 Girls 1 Cup? It's coming from Disney. This it's coming to Disney Plus.
No, that's definitely
It's definitely Hulu.
that's definitely Peacock. Okay?
Oh, Peacock. Okay. What's that?
It's the ringtone for his new bay.
I should get
What's-
that for like different ringtones for different bitches.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
All you need is 2 or more bitches at a single time for that to pay off.
Single bitch who works 2 jobs, who hates her kids and has an OnlyFans.
Dude, I loved Reba.
Reba was great.
Reba was awesome.
That would be Reba now.
That was
I'd
it was
love
the
that.
theme song to the Reba sitcom.
Yeah. Could you imagine though?
Dude,
if
like,
they-
cause she basically was just hanging out with the woman who cucked her all day. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, literally the plot of the show was that she gets divorced.
Yep.
And her husband's new wife just tries to be her best friend, and like she's over all the time, and like literally they're like a Thelma and Louise of like we fuck the same guy.
Oh, they just go on adventures together.
Yeah, they go on fucking middle-aged mom it's
it's a
So
great
she's
show.
still with the husband, the ex-husband.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally,
much
like
throughout the
she's
whole
like
show.
part of the beginning of the show. I believe she's like pregnant with his new kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never watched that show.
And I think like her daughter also gets pregnant at the
Yes,
same
right.
time.
Yeah, like her 18-year-old daughter gets
Yeah.
pregnant.
Yeah. By her ex-husband. Nah, it's like some guy.
So her dad,
Yeah, her dad. Yeah.
her dad impregnates her.
Yeah.
The whole show takes place in
So
Mississippi.
who was the
Yeah.
hot teenage girl in that show? Because every show
the
back
girl
then
got
had
pregnant?
The girl got pregnant.
The girl
One. Was
got
that someone
pregnant.
famous?
No, not
She ended
anymore.
up, I think, doing like a CW show or something.
I saw her like in.
She was like in How I Met Your Mother.
Yeah,
like
she
an
was in How I Met
episode
Your
too.
Mother. She was in like
Yeah.
a fucking. I think Always Sunny a few times.
Yeah, she was in Bang Bus. She was in an episode. Oh man. Okay, so this week was like a really big deal. In One Piece. Well, let me
anime One
let me
Piece.
cook. Let me cook. Let
Okay,
me cook.
The anime One Piece.
Yeah, the anime One Piece was like a really big episode because the main character had this like really big power up where this whole time his like power, he thought he had the ability to stretch. Turns out like it was actually the powers of the sun god, who's based on this like Caribbean legend of this like this god named Joy Boy who would like who was like from like West Africa and like
Born and raised.
came to like to like America to like liberate like the slaves and stuff. But what was really funny to me is that they decided like the guy who wrote One Piece decided to give him the name Nika. So he's like from Africa and his name is Nika. And he's got dreads and stuff now too, and his just name is Nika.
That works, man.
They got me.
Japan's very racist.
It
This is
absolutely, yeah, it is.
fine. Like, I mean, they don't even let people who marry a Japanese people become citizens until like 20 years later.
Yeah, you know you're racist when you like know the different Asians.
Oh, that's yeah. Well,
This fucking Sri Lankan motherfucker coming into my business. I know it's Sri Lankan because I'm like, don't tell me he's from fucking Manila. I know people who are from Manila. All right, they're not 5.7. They're 5.7.3.
well, it is funny though because like even in the Middle East, like when you like talk about people from different countries, like different countries have their own stereotypes.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're from Lebanon, like our joke basically is anybody from Lebanon is gay. Like that's the joke. Like they're
like amongst other Arabs.
like amongst other Arabs, like they're Lebanese. Oh, they're fucking gay.
Because my stereotype of Lebanese is just their women are hot. That's
They
my
are.
stereotype.
Their women are hot and their men are fucking.
They're straight.
Their women are hot and their
Women
men
are straight.
Yeah, yeah.
Unless they're ugly, then they're gay.
Yeah, exactly. You got it. You learn the rules.
So-
I'm passport bro.
Yeah.
So the character, he is black.
No, I think he's like Mexican or something.
What?
Who are you talking about?
Nika.
Oh, Nika.
Yeah.
Like in in One Piece.
Yeah, he's black.
Well, he actually starts out like as like I guess he's like South American.
He's transracial.
And then he becomes black. His power up
That's
is
his power.
His power up is
To
that
be
he
able to
becomes,
say it.
He becomes black. And he can say it. He's like, I can say it. I can say it.
Want y'all to try to stop
And then the bad guy tries to say it, and he's like, shit.
This reminds me of a really awkward situation I got into at LAX. I was looking for my gate to come home, and nobody was at the gate. And I needed to a seat change. So anyway, so I was at LAX and I needed a customer service. I go up to somebody because there's nobody at my gate, and then this person just tells me, "Oh, here, go to gate." I forget she's the gate 18, and there's going to be a woman there named Africa, and I get there, and there's a middle-aged black woman, and
They went to say she was white.
no, there's a middle-aged black woman, and I'm like, I'm not just gonna go up to some random black because she's not wearing a name tag. I'm not just gonna go up to some random black lady and be like, "Hey, are you Africa?"
No, you click.
Yeah. You just go like, oh yeah, your flight's over there.
No,
So she has to say it in her language and then in my language.
no, you have to say it to get her attention, or you throw it like the Black Power fist. Maybe she get that.
You just play In the Arms of an Angel, and you say, for $1 a day.
I just say Wakanda forever, and she told
Yeah.
me, she helped me out.
Oh yeah, nice.
Oh yeah, you did the arm,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
the chest thing. Yeah,
nice.
got you.
Hell
That
yeah.
usually works.
Did you guys watch the video I sent about the guy who just
No,
he went nothing? No.
no.
Okay. Well,
You send too many videos, man.
I sent one video.
Exactly.
One too many.
That's what I always say. You He only lasted 1 minute.
Says a man is in
One
custody
too
tonight for
many.
allegedly kidnapping a woman and
Allegedly.
locking her in a cinder block cell. Authorities say 29-year-old Nagasi Zuberi posed as an undercover officer and kidnapped a woman in Seattle last month. He then drove her to his home in Oregon and kept her in a makeshift cell in his garage. Police say she was able to break down the door and escape when Zuberi was away. He faces a long list of charges tonight.
She broke the cement.
Yeah, her hands are all bloody.
Damn.
Get her a Marvel movie. She had Hulk hands, for real. Like, how did she do that?
That's crazy.
She-Hulk.
Oh, yeah. She twerked her way out.
But I'm wondering, like, is this just the new move? Are we just gonna have to, like, Pokemon go out and catch a bitch? Like, how many times do you have to swipe left? Do you get? How long do you have to get 0 matches before you're just like, fuck, I'm gonna build a cage in the garage? Like, I'm not gonna die single.
Yeah, he could say they dated, right? He refers to her as his ex.
My ex is accusing me of kidnapping and assault. Here, let me.
Sir, why is there a cage in your garage? Oh, I have a.
I'm seeing somebody.
And why is there a hole with lotion?
You do date now how you want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I googled his name, and apparently he was on an episode of Judge Judy.
Oh, shit, it's a black guy.
Nice.
Fuck.
Okay, but
Wait, who did you think it was?
I just assumed it was a white guy.
I'm not that impressed though because she was not on he was not on Judge Steve Harvey. I'd be impressed then. I got put a bitch in the hole. Ding.
I'm trying to find more information on this guy because he's. I don't want to say he's a hero.
Yeah,
but he's you know, we're getting there. Damn, his name is also kind of on the edge of like, is this his name is Nagasi Zuberi.
Degrassi.
He faces federal charge. Oh shit. Okay, so he posed as a man, undercover cop, and then kidnapped a woman in Seattle, drove her hundreds of miles to his home in Oregon. Dude, don't be crossing state lines doing this. That's just an extra charge for no reason.
Lesson learned to everybody listening.
This is a dating advice podcast. The woman was kidnapped, chained, sexually assaulted, and locked in a cinder block cell.
Mm-hmm.
Police say she beat the door with her hands until they were bloody in order to break free.
Sounds like a high value man to me.
After the woman
Peak on the dating marketplace.
After the woman
I'm handy. I know how to make. I know how to build.
After the woman escaped from his home, Zuberi fled the southern Oregon city and was arrested by state police the next day in Reno, Nevada.
I'm very into my faith. I have faith that she won't be able to break through this building.
Dude, imagine that. You just
strong believer.
Because I've had that moment. Like I remember in high school, I would put my iPod in my backpack, and somebody eventually stole.
That's an old sentence.
Yeah, I eventually went into my backpack to get my iPod, and I noticed it was gone, and I was freaking out. Somebody stole my iPod. Imagine
You went
coming
to the first
home.
black person you could see that he did it.
I know it was him.
I found it at Malcolm's house 13 years later.
Then you're like, never mind. That's a Nano. I could definitely afford better.
Well, it was an iPod video, 50 gig.
I had a shuffle that I found
In someone's backpack. Dude, but imagine his
Miss, I know it was Tyrone, okay?
imagine imagine that feeling. You come home to your garage, you're gonna go visit
Your girlfriend.
Yeah, you're gonna go visit your girlfriend, and she's not there. That must be like, how quick are you just having a bad day at that moment?
You thought for
Oh,
a second,
jeez.
Wait, did I not put her away?
where did I leave my girlfriend? He retraced his steps.
My mom's always telling me I don't put my toys away after I play with them.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
There's got to be something else to this.
Maybe he can.
Is your brother down?
White lady.
I wish that I mean, not to say it matters, but obviously they're just identifying her as victim number 1, and they don't release a picture.
Of course.
So
That's probably the most ethical.
which I consider clickbait, by the way. You're not doing good journalism. What the fuck?
What?
2 Nevada State Patrol officers tracked Zuberi down at a Walmart parking lot in Reno the next day. He was in his car holding one of his children in the front seat while talking to his wife. He was married with kids?
Damn.
Yeah, why do you think he drove hundreds of miles? Trying to start another family. He's Muslim.
He brought... I think this is just
He went to the
black...
Planet Fitness too many
I
times.
think this is just a black guy borrowing Muslim names. This is like another, what is... Clement... What was Muhammad Ali's real name?
Okay.
Clay.
Yeah, this is a Cassius Clay situation.
Gotcha.
No, but he converted.
But he drove her home. So, like, does the wife never go into the garage?
I mean, depends how deep the hole was.
It's not a hole. He built a thing in the cinder blocks. He just literally... By the way, he did
He's
a really
like,
bad
baby, this is
job.
my man cave. This is a men-only zone, okay?
What do you have in there? My PlayStation.
I got projects I'm working on.
Now, I was thinking, like, on one side, yeah, it's just all gray center block, and the other side is, like, painted, like, where it looks like the garage. You know, it's like Wile E. Coyote stuff. It just runs into it.
There's a hole-shaped him out of the other... No, of the girl, like, from the other side.
Yeah. Just like leaving like cloud marks
That
in the
wasn't
air.
even, like, made well. He just
No,
bought a
yeah.
bunch of blocks and sat it in the garage.
No, but there's concrete in between there. Like, he grouted it, but that's not how you stack bricks. You're supposed to T-stack. He literally just stacked on top of one of
Hey, man,
another.
it's
Like,
his first kidnapping. What do you want? His
he
next
did it
one
like
will be-
Legos.
Oh man, yeah.
That's not how you build. Like, we could build a better cage. Is all I'm trying to say.
He's just trying to be on
This guy didn't have a dad.
HGTV, Barbie Dream House.
This is what happens when you don't have a dad.
That's his Barbie Dream House.
I dream of having a Barbie in this
I
house.
dream of having any sex.
I don't know. Well, I guess get out there, boys. Get your Pokeballs. Get your pussy balls. And go
Little
catch.
bags of concrete from Home Depot.
Yeah, and work on your cheese stacking because that ain't it.
Oh yeah, there would be like so many Pokemon just out here because all the Pokeballs are getting used on women.
Do they not work on humans? They never established that in the
Bounce
show.
off.
They just bounce off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta fuck them all.
My friend's moms.
No, trust me, no.
All right, fine. I'm good.
Once you turn, especially at 30, like you don't
Yeah.
want to fuck your friend's mom anymore.
That's,
Okay,
hey, maybe you know,
maybe at 18, but not at 30. Okay.
they're not the MILF status on Pornhub anymore.
No, they're not.
Don't say us on Pornhub's younger than us.
That's true. Man, but you
They're
know what?
19.
If a day.
When I was young, though, I used to like look up like just for fun, just like there's like a website that was like 50 plus older women, and I don't know, it was just like there's something about it.
There would be
They
occasion.
had gray hairs in their pubes and stuff, and I kind of liked it.
Why don't people bald there?
In the pubes,
Yeah.
people definitely do.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't see that.
Not in porn, but
Well, they're professionals.
yeah, they
wouldn't.
gotta have the goods. They'll get a rug.
Think the girls like they get that lasered off and like
Oh,
they
yeah.
regret it and like they go to Turkey and get some.
That's their trip to Turkey. No, I remember there was this comic that I knew, and this is about a guy who like was losing his pubes. He was a gay guy. He was telling me about like how he was like hooking up like with this one.
Is this Robert?
Okay, it was Robert. It was Robert. While he was high on cocaine, he was telling me about.
Wait, is it?
It actually was. Yeah, it actually was.
All right, I'll just mute the name later.
Yeah. He was telling me about how there's this like Arab guy that he was hooking up with. Not me. Not me. He was telling that he's hooking up with him, and then he found out
Noah
that
Mir.
He's telling you
It was-
the
it
same
was-
story back.
It was Hassan Minaj.
So Aziz Ansari felt him up.
He's doing the
claw.
The claw. And then he like felt like something like fall off that was hairy, like on top of his like. Found out he was wearing like a pube toupee.
Oh, there's a name for that. It's called a Merkin.
A Merkin.
Yeah, Merkin.
That's for girls though. That one girl that was at your wedding that he really liked, she had a lot of hair on her arms.
She also had a lot of kids on her.
She also was
coming out of her
recording
pussy.
me, and I don't know why.
She's just trying to capture moments of the wedding. I don't know what to tell you.
I
You
think
were
Brandon had a hunch.
You were one of 2 black people. They needed to document it.
He's there trying to make sure you don't steal.
She's just following you around the stores. Like, this is not a store, man.
I counted all the plates. I swear to God, if there's
They're
one
blessed.
goddamn plate missing.
And they were plastic plates we were throwing away anyway.
Officer, it was him. All the Kleenex were probably in his car.
Was that guy really 7 foot? I mean, yeah, he was pretty tall.
Oh, yeah.
The one with
that
the big
guy.
hands.
Yeah,
Probably
yeah,
not
yeah,
that
he was.
tall,
He's a
but
very
yeah,
big
he
guy.
was at least 6'5".
He has gigantism.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could tell.
No, I mean, you didn't need to say it. Like, yeah, we figured it out.
Yeah. He's very
Yeah, he
big.
hurt
He's
my
very-
wrist.
I'm glad that he could come to your wedding, and I'm glad that Game of Thrones is over. You didn't play Hodor anymore.
Yeah.
I'm glad he wasn't the best man. He would have started with fee, 5. Yeah, he hurt my wrist shaking.
It takes a
his
lot
hand.
for somebody to dwarf you and me.
Yeah, he's a very big guy.
His best man was big too.
My best man's was, yeah, he's 6'4".
He was?
Yeah.
Oh, the best. I was thinking of the Asian guy who did the ceremony.
Is he Asian or is he Spanish? I have no idea.
He's Filipino. Basically both.
Yeah, that is both. That's Asian. You're Asian, but with Spanish names. There's a lot of Villarreals over in the Philippines.
Yeah. Yeah, Filipino definitely.
That's where I'm headed. All my TikTok.
That's where you're gonna be a passport bro.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
the Philippines.
All my TikTok crushes are in
Oh,
Manila.
that's where all the black guys go already. So good luck
Yeah.
with that. It's too much competition. That's where everyone goes already.
Yeah,
Manila?
The Philippines.
that is how they kind of talk.
That's what they say. Yeah.
Yeah,
In the Philippines. So good luck with that.
Filipino food's really good too.
There's gonna be a bunch of. So they have Spanish names. Do they actually speak Spanish though?
No, they speak Tagalog.
Oh.
Yeah, they speak Spanish. Brandon don't speak Spanish too.
You don't speak Spanish either.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I have it in. Oh
I'm just
shit.
curious, just making conversation.
Mas comer?
More food. I mean, I can call my mom, put her on speaker. She can help me out.
Except they don't speak Spanish.
It's kind of awkward to get your mom to like translate the word deeper to you.
and translate like, is it in yet?
Mom, tell her, does she like that?
Tell her, does she like that? Don't ask her. that.
Ask her. It's gonna be polite. You gotta ask the dad.
Demand her.
though, to like it. Tell her you know how to work with center blocks.
I remember when my grandmother was going to turn 85, I thought of learning Spanish as a gift to her. It never happened. I think I tried to do it for like maybe a week, and I gave up.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
That sounds on brand.
Giving up.
On Brandon.
On Brandon.
And
That's your.
that's on Brandon.
That's your
Excuse me.
slogan.
This is episode 16.
Oh, if we weren't here, this would be done. That's a good slogan, though. That's on Brandon.
And that's on Brandon. It's like something they would say like on Wild 'N Out. It's like, it's like one of their catchphrases. All right, guys. This weekend at the Improv, we got comedian Brandon.
Yeah, wasn't Brandon T. Jones on Wild 'N
T.
Out?
Jackson.
Brandon, wasn't
Yes.
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could have done
That's
it.
funny that that's the one that you bring up. Is it just because his name is Brandon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one I know.
Only person you know in general?
Yeah. I only know people named Brandon. Brandon Shaw, Brandon Fraser,
Anyone else?
Dark Brandon, which is just me in blackface.
Hell yeah.
I really can't think of any other of them.
I know they're Brandon Routh. He was Superman the last go around.
I thought it was like Henry Cavill.
Yeah, no, right before Henry Cavill. That was
okay.
Brandon Routh.
Okay.
Brendan Flowers.
Oh yeah.
The Killers.
The Killers. Yeah.
And then I think also.
Are we just gonna keep naming Brandons? Let's
Panic at
do
the
it.
Disco?
Keep. How many more Brandons can y'all think of?
How many Muhammads can we think of? Actually, I can't think of anything other than Muhammad Atta.
What about Muhammad Ali?
No,
Muhammad Gandhi.
we went over this. His name is Cassius.
His name's not Muhammad, but why not? Let's throw him in the list. Let's keep it going.
Okay, I want to see if girls are like good at anything. This thing said, based on your zodiac sign, these are openers you should say on dating apps to girls.
Okay.
This is for me.
Did you pay for this or is this free?
I just saw this on Google Trends.
Oh, okay, cool.
I don't pay for anything.
He walked here.
Send me your Spotify rap from last year. No explanations allowed. This is written by women.
Okay.
To say to other girls.
Man, unfortunately, that would be for me to be this podcast. I don't know how to explain that.
Send me the last 5 things you Googled with no explanation. And then, what's your biggest regret and how can we remedy that?
How are you listening to this podcast last year?
It'd be like if I had to do it for this year.
Oh, okay. This would be in your top 5 podcasts.
Yeah.
It's not in mine.
It probably would be.
I don't listen to podcasts.
I don't listen to podcasts like that. I'm out there reading smart books and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Red fish, blue fish.
Yeah.
We're getting a little buzzy buzz on the thing. I think it's gone.
But let me. Yeah, man.
There's Brandon Urie of Panic at the Disco.
Oh yeah, that's Tristan and Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
There is.
I think the new mayor of Chicago. His name's Brandon. I don't know his last name.
Oh yeah, that's another one.
Did you guys hear Lil Tay died?
No, but she's actually still
No,
alive.
who's that?
Did you see that?
She is still alive?
Yeah.
Did it get confirmed that she's still alive?
Yeah, she came back out. She was like, "Yeah, someone hacked me. I'm alive." You can look it up right now.
right.
She's alive.
Fucking called that shit if that's true.
Yeah, we were talking about that before while we were waiting on you.
Oh, really? No,
Yeah.
she's alive, dude. Her and her brother, because apparently her brother died too or something. Like he's alive also.
Because I was telling him that I
was hacked.
Yeah.
because I was telling him that, and it's like
Yeah.
hours later after they said that, they said one publication said like the dad has never confirmed that they died yet. So I was like, okay, this is, and then also knowing this little girl, like this could easily be like a prank. Or
Literally, her
something.
whole career is like pranks and like lies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, there's. I need to see a body. It needs to be an open casket funeral, all right? I don't know. how I
It's
feel
literally
about
the
that.
number one trend on Reddit.
Yeah.
It's right above the fact that apparently Taylor Swift is about to release her
Nudes.
20th album.
Well, yeah, she's got to release all the different zodiac signs.
I don't know what that means. She's
I don't know.
She's releasing 1989 Her Way on October.
Well, because she's like basically re-recording all her shit because
She keeps waiting too long to record that first album because it's like that's the ones where you're the most like close to being like a teenage girl, and it's like you're just gonna be 40 years old when you release our song again.
I feel like that'd be kind of funny, honestly.
I mean, it would, but it's like I don't know, man. Like you're gonna just have like your 5-pack a day voice going. Damn, I don't know any of these lyrics.
I don't know any of those old songs.
No.
When you're 15, it really feels good to the skin when you don't have to moisturize a lot.
I always used to find it funny that like because there's like a lot of Arab guys or like Arab people in general that like love to like highlight the fact that like what's his name was Steve Jobs was Syrian or like from a Syrian family, but
Was he?
like yeah, but I'm like his dad abandoned him. We don't think we should claim that. Like I think that's like
Yeah, it's a little bit of a Barack Obama senior situation.
yeah, exactly.
It's just like he met this man fucking 5 times, and then Most of the time, he's raised by his very unattractive mother, white mother.
Oh man, but you know what the best was? Back in the fucking day. Do you remember like when there was a guy who was claiming to be Barack Obama's brother, was super popular on Twitter, and he was like a big MAGA guy?
I thought he was his brother.
Was he his actual
Yeah,
brother?
he's his half brother. Dude, he has like 20-something half brothers.
Oh, okay. Dude, that guy...
Malik Obama.
Malik Obama. That guy ruled so fucking hard. I loved Malik Obama.
Yeah, no, he went to one of the debates. Like there was a.
That just sounds Jerome Obama.
Dude, Malik Obama, he ruled, and then he was like into the Pepe
Obama.
memes all the time. Back when like Pepe was huge, he'd always do like Pepe Obama. It ruled,
Trump
man.
brought him to one of the debates.
Well, because he loved Trump. It was awesome.
In the first debate or the second debate, this is the town hall debate. He brought Malik Obama and then like 12 women that accused Clinton of rape. He brought them to the debates.
Dude, bro, they're gonna have this on Comedy Central. They're gonna bring back Greg. Shit.
Gutfeld?
Not Gutfeld. Who's the big like roaster?
Greg Giraldo.
Greg Giraldo. They're gonna bring back Greg Giraldo from the dead. They're gonna have Nikki. They're gonna have Nikki Glaser or Whitney Cummings on there just to do a couple
one
of
girl.
jokes. Just one girl.
There was always just one
all
girl.
that's allowed.
It was
That's
the
all
Trump.
that's allowed.
It was the Trump roast that was dedicated in his honor. 'Cause that was the one he was dead for.
Oh yeah. Greg
They
Giraldo.
don't do roasts anymore.
No, if they do not, it's on OnlyFans.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. Who got roasted? It was like Louis J. Gomez was on OnlyFans.
No,
Bert Kreischer.
It was Bert
Bert
Kreischer.
Oh man, who the fuck
Lewis,
cares?
I think Lewis was one of the roasters though.
Oh, was
It was like Andrew It was like not Andrew Santino. Andrew Schultz,
Yeah.
Trevor Wallace, Whitney Cummings, and then maybe Lewis. I don't know. I think Big J. I remember watching it because they not only put it on OnlyFans, they put it up on OnlyFans for free. Like
Oh,
they're
wow.
desperate for
just
some.
don't worry.
They're like, please do something other than jerk off here. Because to be fair,
And
the
then someone
term,
probably jerked off to that protest.
to be fair, like OnlyFans, like it does sound like an anything.
It is. People
Yeah.
do have other stuff, but
True, but-
it's just been so flooded, and
Yeah.
the marketing machine has been so much with porn. That's what it is now.
Yeah.
It's just like Patreon. It's exactly the same.
Yeah. Is there still porn stuff on Patreon? I remember people like they used to like do like porn stuff on Patreon.
I don't know.
There was like lewds, but Patreon basically was like, hey, you guys have your site.
Yeah.
Get off our site.
Yeah.
Our site is more of like DeviantArt you pay for.
Yeah.
Yeah, the branding's too set in stone at this point.
Oh yeah, there's no going back at this point.
Remember for like a hot second they were saying no more nudity on OnlyFans. They stopped that like
Bruh.
a few days.
Come on.
Few days. They changed their mind after lunch break.
The execs got horny. They want to jack off too. They get.
At corporate, there's definitely a jack off room. Their meeting rooms, they're all just like,
Oh yeah, they don't have break rooms. That's
No.
just the jack off room.
Well, they share their offices with a sperm donation facility.
Unless they're successful. They're probably short, so they can't do sperm donation. Some girl, I think another girl went viral on TikTok for that. She was a big OnlyFans girl, and she found out her stepdad was her number one patron
Oh.
on the OnlyFans, and he was like, "I'm trying to support her. I don't watch."
Remember the video I sent you? It was like Howard Stern had some guy on to he's like, I'm a big fan of my daughter's porn.
Oh yeah, you didn't watch Howard Stern growing up.
No, of course not.
He
Oh,
only
yeah, so
watches
that's
the.
very light for what Howard Stern used to.
Yeah, no,
bring.
he used to have clan members on, but like,
But just like all like he had like smallest dick in the world contest.
yeah, I saw that.
That rules.
He had whenever the Tiger Woods thing happened, he had Tiger Woods a mistress beauty pageant, and he had like not all of them, but a good amount of them on the show.
I wanted to do a version of that to where it's like it's not relevant anymore, but I thought like we could put up. Remember, you wanted to do MILF Madness? I thought we could do a version of that because like at the time when like the first 2 months, like serial killers are still popular. I thought we could take all of the girls that fucking Ted Bundy killed and be like, all right, who was worth it?
Was Ted Bundy like
Hot.
Yeah.
He was okay for a guy who kills people.
Yeah.
He's got some points on us, at least at the moment. But it's like you're going to kill people. Wouldn't you just kill tens? Like you're going to prison.
You want to make it
if
worth it.
If you get caught, you get caught.
Yeah.
At least go for tens. And it's like some of the girls that he went after. It's like, I think I'd swipe left on them.
You probably could have gotten away with
Also,
this.
the tens are also probably very protected.
Not in the 70s. They were hitchhiking like the rest of them.
I'm saying the tens are probably like cuffed up with like some hot rich dude already, so there's someone there to protect them, and he probably wasn't trying to fight nobody.
Somebody with more money was able already to kidnap them.
They could build a good cement dungeon. How long you been wearing that wedding band?
This wedding band,
Yeah.
man, I've been wearing it. I guess since Saturday.
Is she gonna take her name? Is she gonna take your name?
No, we don't really do that in my culture.
What do you mean your culture?
You don't do white women.
Yeah,
in
you
your
also
culture.
don't do white women.
That's true, but we don't do like taking last names. So like, I never really like.
So your mom and your dad.
But what
have
about
different
her?
names.
She does.
Yeah, but she also like wants to
Doesn't
keep her
like you
name.
that much.
I don't know if I don't. Yeah, she's still not sure. Dude, but also like taking like last names is kind of a bitch because you got to change the last name on like literally everything. It's a lot of fucking work.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to do a
I
damn
guess
thing.
that's true, but it's a lot of work. What's funny though is sometimes like when I'm really really tired, I get super fucking hard. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I feel like it's like my body sometimes like thinks that it's about to die, so that's why I get really fucking hard. And I get so hard, my body's like, you need to have a fucking kid right now.
Rigor
Or
mortis
you-
setting in
Or you're
early.
gonna fucking like literally, my rigor mortis is like dick first.
Yeah, when
And-
skunks fear for their life, they spray at you.
Yeah.
And you just get rock hard.
Well, no, because what happened too was so like I would like be out like late doing comedy and stuff, and so like I would just driving home like late at night, like like 1 a.m. or something, and I would just be so fucking tired that I'd be so fucking hard while driving.
You're passing out, but
Yeah, I'm just, but like I have one other arm that's just
you're trying to Tommy Lee it, but you can't reach the horn.
yeah,
You don't need Blue Chew. You need Ambien.
yeah.
What's the perfect age to die?
How old are you?
So I think 27 Club had it right.
I would think honestly between like 80 and 85. would
What?
probably be
That is
solid.
way too old.
80
No, but
would
80
be-
to 85, like you could still probably do most things on your own, struggling a little bit. You know?
No, but I'm saying
But
like
he has
Yeah,
no. He has
you're-
no. He has no frame of reference.
I'll-
Like, we have people who've made his.
I'll
80s.
be 80, so I'll be tired enough to always be hard.
no, but I'm saying the best age meaning like you're a little past prime,
Oh,
not like you're
okay.
struggling.
Oh, okay. So you
Like, you can still have.
Wait, so you're saying you want
like
to
you're
die?
not a bother to people
Okay,
still.
Okay.
So you just
I'm
need
saying
some.
65 is the perfect age to die.
I remember the first time I saw my dad.
That's like a
fall.
young old person at that point.
Yeah.
I remember like seeing my dad fall for the first time. It was like 60, I think.
Brothers on the other side, you just pushed him over.
Yeah. Well, no, because it's like he like fell and like injured his ankle, and he was like crying. It's the first time I ever saw him cry. It was really weird.
Pussy.
Yeah. It was
How'd he
strange.
cry?
Bro, he was like bawling. Honestly, it was
Who?
really weird. I don't know. My dad had like
Oh.
an old age crisis where he was just like crying after having fallen off a ladder, and he was like, "I guess I'm an old man now."
I've. How old's your
Yeah.
dad?
He was like crying in the shower too. We like took him to the shower, after he was
And you
just in
could
there.
hear him from the shower.
No, we took him to. I was in there with him while he was in the shower, and I was just like,
You were
we
bathing your
were
dad.
bathing each other. we were exploring each other's bodies.
Damn, your dad cried like a gay owl.
He was like, I didn't know. I didn't think I'd be this old, man. And I'm like, yeah, man, we get fucking old. But at least he committed. Like, my dad can't commit. Like, he will laugh and cry at the same time.
Oh, he's the real
Consistent.
That's
Joker.
hysteria.
Yeah. Oh, no, my dad's crazy. I'm just saying. That's when my life's going to be over.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be dead by then.
Yeah.
A year from now.
Let's see. One step at a time. Let's see if we can make it to New Year. One step at a time. What's a good way to kill yourself?
Probably the car thing.
With the Minox or not Minox?
Just driving in the garage, close the door.
I don't have a garage.
We agree. We've all thought of various ways, right?
Of what?
Of how to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought about
Well,
just.
he has a wife now, so less.
I thought about just parking.
Yeah, well, I'm not anymore, and I got like a lot to live for.
I don't think about
You
specifics.
say that, but how much is your life insurance policy for?
I'm not telling you. Well, also like you're not getting any of that money.
Why would I? I'm asking him for your wife.
friend.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't think about specifics. I think about like would I do it privately or publicly? Like, do I want to cause a scene, or do I just want to be like pretty chill and just do it at home
Yeah.
Already wearing your suit, just so you're ready to go.
and waiting a month till someone comes and finds me because no one sees me?
Oh, that would be rough.
Yeah, I thought about just parking in front of the train tracks.
Oh, nice.
And go, real old school and tie yourself up. You're the damsel in distress.
There's just
I said
like
parking. I wasn't
there's just
gonna
a guy
lay
with a
down.
mustache over him with a top hat. And then there's the Briscoe. You look at the girl like, ah!
Somebody help me!
Help me! Kicking his little legs.
Popeye, save me!
I actually watched a movie about silent films,
Oh yeah.
and
Shit.
yeah, I told him already. Margot Robbie won me back. There was a movie she did a few months earlier, and it's called Babylon.
Oh,
Loved
yeah.
it. Did you see it?
No, but I think it's streaming right now, right?
Yeah, it's on Amazon Prime.
Nice.
Dude, the first 15 minutes. If you don't want to watch the whole movie, fine, but watch the first 15 minutes.
Okay.
Because the first 15 minutes is literally just a guy pulls up to some farm, and he's like, "Hey, I'm here to pick up the horse," and the guy there is like, "No, elephant." He's like, "You mean like a really big horse?" He's like, "No, I mean elephant." And they have to like drive. This is take place in the late 20s, by the way.
Okay.
And he has to all of a sudden drive an elephant up this very steep hill.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And as they're pushing it up the hill, the elephant just shits all over them.
that rocks.
And then when they're taking the elephant to this like very hedonistic like orgy like Hollywood party, and literally not even a minute into the party, someone just storms through the door going like, "Where are the underage girls at?" And then someone says, "Upstairs." The scene ends with one of the underage girls. She's apparently like an actress, of course, and she ODs upstairs. So they have to like try to sneak her out to get her to the hospital.
Oh shit.
Because they're like, "Listen, we got to help her, but I'm getting caught doing this."
Yeah.
So that's when they're like,
I gotta be in the pictures.
"Hey, there's no sound yet, man. We can't state our case at the moment. We can't talk our way out of this just yet." That is what the plot of the main film is about. Is like them transitioning from silent to talking, and like
That's
Margot
cool.
Robbie becomes this like breakout silent movie star, but then when they transition into sound, nobody wants to hear her speak.
Oh no.
And apparently a lot of people had that problem. Like they're like, "Yeah, your voice is too shrill, it's too squeaky. You got to go.
They had no training.
Your time in the sun is done, though." Is there anybody that you wanted for the wedding that couldn't make it, other than your family, of course?
My mom. Yeah, that's probably it for me. I was okay. We kept it small and we were happy with that. It was just like close friends.
And me and Malcolm.
Mm-hmm.
Plus ones. Plus two with you guys.
I thought
Y'all definitely made yourself that way.
It is true, you do die alone.
Yeah.
Is that the only Green Day song you know?
No, Green Day had a lot of hits. I know way more.
Did you listen to
I should.
Dookie? I listened to Dookie.
No, I didn't listen to any albums, but I know the hits probably.
Wake Me Up When September Ends.
I'd have to hear it.
Well, I remember the last time I listened to that song was when I was like picking up my little sister from elementary school. So it was a while ago. And there was this guy that would always show up at elementary school pickup. It's just this guy who would come in front of the school riding a unicycle, like a big big wheel unicycle. And it's not illegal to do that, but it feels like it should be illegal to ride a big unicycle at elementary school pickup.
I thought you were gonna say someone was giving you shit for being Muslim listening to a 9/11 song.
Oh no.
What you didn't say was that he didn't have a seat on that unicycle.
But he did have a very big smile across his face.
He was juggling emotions.
Well, do you remember that? Like, and I don't just talk about South Park, but like that time where like Mr. Garrison tried to like invent like fast speed travel, but it was really just like him like putting like things in his ass and giving it a blow job and hand job to like get around. And it's like, yeah, man, we could all probably move at super speed if we were gay.
Yeah, we're not thinking about pussy.
Yeah. That's what's holding us back.
What do you think would be more productive? A society where it's easy to get pussy, or just one where you don't give a shit about it at all?
We don't give a shit about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Even if it's as
easy about it, people are still gonna want it.
Oh, so it's gonna.
We've all had sex. Doesn't mean we don't want any more sex.
Yeah.
So you're gonna say it's gonna be like the game you don't put down?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's like TikTok.
Yeah.
Let's try this pussy out. Now let's try this one
You
out.
said that staring at Mo's cat for reference to the audience.
No, it's a boy cat, and I don't swing that way.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
I read your journal.
It's called a diary, and it was under lock and key. We should try to be like that one girl that like got Drake and Lil Yachty on her podcast.
Oh yeah, she got Mark Cuban on her podcast too, Bobby.
She just had Tyga.
Did you see
Yeah.
that?
Oh, she got Lil Yachty was actually pretty funny on her podcast too.
Did you see that her first guest was like one of those podcast comedians?
Rick Glassman.
Yeah,
I
like-
just looked her up the other day.
And it's like,
That's literally all the videos she has on. She has 6 or 7 videos on her.
yeah, like she must have like some connection to famous people.
And then I looked at her TikTok. She doesn't have a ton of TikToks either. Like she's full on industry plant.
Yeah,
Probably, yeah.
she's a psyop.
She even has a video in her TikTok like, "Oh, me celebrating being an industry plant." Like, but she has like some TikTok, like she was like a mom and she was doing that on TikTok.
Wait,
Like,
she has kids?
She's a kid, I think. But it's just her like, "Oh, do you think I could be your best friend?"
Is that what we should see? Because I'm trying to have like personality and be like charming. Should
That is
I
a
do
personality.
Should I do less of that?
That is a personality though,
Just being
and that is charming.
She's trying to be
certain
the
people.
Stephen Wright of podcasts.
No, but it's being like quippy and whimsical.
I ain't down with it.
And if you ain't down with that, I got 2 words.
Who lives
for
here?
ya.
Who lives in Dallas?
Nobody.
Who's famous?
Yeah, like literally the only people I know who live here is like Steven Crowder and Glenn Beck.
What about Jason Lee?
He lives here. Oh, he lives in Denton. That's right.
Lives in
I
Denton.
don't think anybody's clicking on a podcast for Jason Lee. If anything, we should just get Glenn Beck and Steven Crowder.
Sure.
Who? Yeah, we got to figure out who can we try. Let's just like, should we just try to? The thing is, like, we could try to message everybody on the Mavericks and the Cowboys, but who the fuck wants to listen to them talk?
I mean, there's people.
She just interviewed Mark Cuban.
Yeah, she did.
Did he fly out for that? Did she fly
I think
out here?
she goes to their places.
So that was Drake's bed.
I think so.
Yeah.
Damn, he loves that bed.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, we got okay. This is the ending of the podcast. Is we're trying to figure out how to make this a good podcast because we've
Yeah.
heard your criticism,
Yeah.
and we're responding in
You want people to
kind.
hear this, put this part in the front.
Nah,
They ain't getting this far.
how am I? How do I do that in Audacity? How do I move it to the front?
Splice.
Okay,
Move.
and then just slide it over.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
Might as well.
Editing tips.
See, we're learning. This is a learning
We're
podcast.
Learning's fun.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna make the opening song on this one is just the wedding song, just the little, da 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 da.
Well, that's not his wedding song.
I just don't think it's copyrighted.
Yeah. I
Oh yeah,
guess-
you want to talk about the playlist you had going on at your wedding?
Oh well, we walked down the aisle to "I'm in Love with the Stripper,"
Instrumental.
the instrumental,
Which
version.
is stolen valor.
Yeah,
She's not a stripper.
she's not.
She's stripper adjacent. She's a classy stripper,
Yeah,
No, because she's not a stripper.
but she does pole dancing.
That's not a stripper, though.
she's
Is not stripping.
she wears clothes.
Like,
She wears
you don't
clothes.
have to touch the pole to be a stripper.
Yeah, that's true. Most of them don't. Most
most of them
strippers are
don't.
very bad, actually, at pole.
Hey, I buy prostitutes just to come over and play video games. Does that mean I bought prostitutes? Yes.
Yeah, you brought
I'm just trying to get people to play
Main
Mario
shit.
Party.
Exactly. I'm trying to play Wii Sports.
Is This is a 2-player game. Somehow.
Hey, what's the difference between this joystick and that joystick?
It's fun.
But it's 2 inches shorter. I'm just going to pause it. Go ahead.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. Subscribe to the YouTube. Please. Bye.
Pretty please. Later.